Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, good morning everyone. I hope you safe and sound. Our thanks to the Lord who has given us his pleasure at his at this virtual coordination training. Today, we will bring up the theme the importance of digital technology pandemic era. Okay, in this occasion, I'll be your host. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kiena Horikisisina, and there and my friend Amita be going to presenter. My friend Aris Kurniawan will be moderator.
Okay, guys, I would like to tell our event rundown. Okay, so the first is opening, and the second is presentation and delivery of material by the presenter. And the third is question and answer session. And the last is conclusion. So, before we start the show, don't forget to turn off your sound. And without wasting time, let us welcome our presenter. To Amita Lailatul Anjali, the place and time allow it.
Thank you, Aris. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, how are you today? I hope all of you have a great day. Before we going to start the events, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Amita Lelatul Anjali. You can call me Mita. I am from Sukses High School. Okay, I want to tell you about the title is the role of digital technology during COVID-19 pandemic. On January 30, 2020, the World Health Organization declared a global public emergency. Sometime later, on February 11, 2012, they announced a new virus called COVID-19. That's when the COVID-19 pandemic has spread around the world. Since the advent of the coronavirus in Indonesia, the government has issued several policies in which Indonesians are required to maintain of a distance between us and the other at least 1.5 meters. So, Indonesian activities are forced to stay home and perform their activities from home and restrict outdoors such as school, college, other jobs and activities that normally take place outside the home should now be done online. Let's take a look at how technology has impacted our lives in the current COVID-19 pandemic. The first, a distant learning. Around 191 countries have either implemented or announced the closure of schools and universities, which has directly impacted close to 1.57 billion students. Most of the educational institutions have started to offer their course online to make sure education is not disrupted due to the pandemic. Technologies used in this distant learning include augmented reality, 3D painting, virtual reality, and robot teacher enabled with the artificial intelligence. The second, online entertainment. COVID-19 has completely transformed how content is being generated, distributed, and streamed. Online streaming of live shows and concerts have gained traction across the world. The pandemic has helped people in realizing a case of viewing contents on OTT platforms. It has changed how people are consuming content on day-to-day basis. OTT platforms have witnessed a significant rise in both application downloads and viewership during the pandemic. The three, content plus online deliveries. The online grocery market witnessed tremendous growth during the pandemic due to the soaring demand amongst consumers. Families, particularly with children and older people, preferred to place their grocery orders online. This, in turn, resulted in a significant increase of new users who are resorting to online applications for grocery deliveries. The provision given to cause a preferred time slot for delivery plus a reduced delivery fee for orders above a specified amount is attracting more and more customers toward online delivery business model. 4. Fitness and health application. New alternatives are being introduced by health and fitness application to help people remain fit at the comfort of staying indoors. Conducting live workout sessions or their application and social media platforms. These initiatives have also seen decent traction. 5. Technology-based temperature monitoring. Infrared and wireless thermometers have now become the most commonly used medical equipment to authenticate entry and exit gates of offices, airports, shopping malls, hotels, railway stations, shops, hospitals, and other public places. These temperature monitoring technologies have assisted in measuring the body temperature of individuals from a distance. These temperature measuring devices have also been useful in identifying the individuals who might need further investigation. 4. 6. Work from home. The work from home option has ensured business continuity for various companies and business. Internet, data privacy, security, virtual meetings, cloud conferencing, etc. have assisted professionals in adapting themselves to work from the home scenario with case. WFH has also ensured that the deliverables are not delayed. Remote working has been a blessing in disguise, which has helped us to a great extent to maintain and follow social distancing protocols. That's all I can say. I want to bring my moderator.
Okay, thank you so much for Amita, Leletu, and Julie for your presentation and delivery is so very good and nice. And now we are going to the question and answer session. And you can give one question. If you can have any question, please raise your hand, or you can just talk right now. Okay, guys, do you have any question?
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Introduce myself. My name is Ayu Nurbaiti. You can call me Ayu. I'm from 11 Saints 2. On this occasion, I want to question. Okay, my question is, what about the student who does not have his handphone and the limitation of his internet quota? Of course, At this time in the pandemic, major problem for the students because I no handphone. I'm not. I'm not have a handphone. Okay. Thank you for me.
Okay, thank you so much for the Miss Ayu for your question. So the question is her question: what about the student who does not have his cell phone and the limitation of the internet quota? Of course, at the time of the pandemic, a major problem for the student. How about the presenter? We will write the answer of our presenter.
Okay, I will answer Miss Ayu's question. And it turned out to be a very big problem for some Indonesian students. Hence, the government has been very trying to help students by giving subsidies quota for each student. And governments are doing their best to to help students who struggle with learning online. It is aside from the significant role technology has played in education during this pandemic. Turn out there are also some negative aspects of technology itself, like the lazy kids from online studies. So students are more interested in playing games and using mobile phones with other defaults. But it's all back to the students where a student can use their technology to the best of their ability. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your question, Mrs. Ayu, and thank you so much to our presenter, Miss Amita Lelto Angeli, for your answer. Okay, guys, thank God our show is over. I hope that is an amazing. Adu virtual coordinator training batch 9 can provide better guidance and benefit. And our sincerest apologies if there is any mishap from us. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, we will go to the second session. In this session, I want to your host, and my friend Aris will be the presenter, and my friend Gina will be the moderator. For you, we have not turned off the. Please turn on your sound. Ready? Please turn on your sound.
Okay, thank you for Amita. Now I will tell you the event rundown. First is presentation and delivery material by presenter. Second is question and answer session. Our presenter will bring the theme about benefit of digital technology in education. Now technology is a thing that can help us in our day. But how technology tech, how technology makes different in educational. Before we go any further, please turn off the voice button. Without wasting time, let us welcome the presenter. Aris Kurniawan, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much for place and time. Viewer, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you always safe and fine. And now I will explain about the benefit of technology in education. So, nowadays, technology is a thing that cannot help us in our daily life. For education, technology might be different. It is definitely for better, more modernized and more advanced than what used 10 years ago. Technology and education are increasingly inseparable because of the roles they play in relation to one another. Students of the Z generation who were born and grow in digital age made learners more mature and independent in the use of technology to help with their learning. Here are the benefits of using technology for education. The first is improving the quality of education. Technology allows students to help each other one work together to better understand the material. In a sense, they can sometimes serve as the teacher and learner through instruction is known to be highly effective for mastering a topic and solving problems. Technology can be used as a tool to facilitate the teaching process. If technology is good now, the quality of education will improve. We need more technology to improve the quality of education, especially in Indonesia. There's still a lot of work to do so that we can compete with countries and over the world. And there are many features that we can take advantage of in the current pandemic, like Google Form, Zoom, Google Meet, etc. And the second is a media to get more knowledge. It is uncommon for students to be stored with monotone material. With technology now it's possible for education to create a more interactive teaching alternative, more living learning innovation, and it's more likely the teaching activities in the classroom will be more fun. Like Google, we can use him to look for lesson material, and there are many more study features do we can use to study, like the Ruang Guru, Genius, Kanda, and others. And it's been very helpful during the current pandemic, where even before the pandemic, when the teacher could teach us at school every day. And now we can use those features in place of teacher at home. And the last, the truth is sharing information without limitation. Technology can be used by students, dig up information, advanced technology provide access to the full and clear information that students often take advantage of. Like internet, with the technology we can use it to sharing information to our social media, like promotion the seminar, promotion the school, promotion the college, etc. Okay, that's just the material delivery from me. For the next time, for the next event, I left it to the moderator.
Thank you, Aris, for your presentation. question session. We will answer your question for those who have question. Please raise your hand. For Rizky, please give presenter your question.
Okay. Let me introduce. My name is Muhammad Rizky Pratama. Earlier, I apologize for not being able to turn the camera on because of some complications. I have one question. What if Indonesian students are more likely to use technology for nothing, such as playing games, to forget their homework assignment? Was it completely wrong of the students? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I will repeat the question from Rizky. What if Indonesian students are more likely to use technology for nothing, such as playing game, to forget their homework assignment? What is completely wrong of the student?
Okay guys, the second session is over. Let's go to the last session. When I have a mistake, I'm apologies. I end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, guys, to the last session, I was still excited. Okay, and now I'm your host, and Giana Horiki Zisina will be the presenter, and Amita will be the.
Okay guys, before we go any further, please turn off the sound. Guys, please turn off your sound. And without wasting time, let us welcome our presenter. Gina, the time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will bring the negative side of developing digital technology. Technology has revolutionized the world over the past 20 years, but that revolution didn't come without a price. While there are some great benefits to living in a tech-filled world, we also should consider some of the negative ways technology has changed our life. Many of us suffer from a multitude of negative results of overexposure to text. I will tell you negative side of technology. First, technology affects our sleeping habits. Technology has definitely impacted how we sleep. Many of us stay up far too late into the night texting friends or scrolling through social media. It's hard to put the device away even when we're tired. Regularly engaging in this habit has made our sleep even worse. The late night use of devices alters our brain production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, which is make it harder for us to get a good night's sleep. Second, technology leads to neck pain and bad posture. It's difficult to sit up straight when you stoop over your cell phone. Many of us are suffering from back and neck pain as a result of not sitting up straight. We don't hold our phone at eye level when we are looking at it either. Instead, we typically lean over with our head down to examine it. All of this leads to poor posture, neck and back pain, and occasional wrist pain from constantly using our device. Third, technology doesn't build the best social skill. Social networking keeps us entrenched in impersonal contact. Oftentimes, we don't get as much time to face-to-face contact as we once did. As a result, our social skills aren't highly developed when compared to those who spend more time out in the world face-to-face with people. Our abilities to pick up on social cues and body language dwindle, which lead more miscommunication. 4. Technology addiction is become more widespread. One of the most negative effects of technology is the rise of technology addiction. Internet use disorder or internet gaming disorder are very new clarification and growing trend. But many addicting video games are built with that intention. We have access to some kind of tech device nearly all of the time, and it's hard to step away. While this type of education still isn't clarified in the diagnosis and statistical manual of mental disorder, it is a fast-growing phenomenon with no signs of slowing. And the last, technology may cause a lost empathy of we become more accustomed to online violence. Loss of empathy is yet another example of how technology has changed our life in a bad way. As we become more and more accustomed to online violence, we may get to the point where it no longer even bothers us. Ultimately, you can easily the negative effect of technology everywhere. We are at the forefront of a now device-driven frontier, and we still really don't know how this will affect us down the line. If we can learn to unplug and turn out and turn off, our health will undoubtedly suffer, even more than it already has. Although technology has plenty of good things to offer us, that doesn't mean it's devoid of negative outcomes as well. In the end, we must create a balancing act if we plan on seeing technology to its full advance. That's all for my material. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Gina for your materials. Now is the answer and question session. We will only answer 3 questions. For those who have questions, please raise your hand. Okay, for Mrs. Annie, please, you're asking. Time allowed.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first one to introduce myself. My name is Aula Fatih. I'm from 11 science 2. I want to ask my question. That is, what we can do to avoid negative things in the use of technology. Thanks.
Okay, guys. The answer from the question from Mrs. Annie is 1. Use technology to connect with known people. 2. Find positive communities that do a lot of social work. How can minimize the negative effect posed by technology? Okay, from the presenter, time to allow to answer question for Mrs. Annie.
The way to minimize the negative impact are 1. Use technology to connect with known people. 2. Find positive communities that do a lot of social work. 3. Increase your reading of educational and religious books and educational computer applications. 4. Reduce continuous use of technology over a long period of time. 5. We need to stop spending time in front of the computer or television. Okay guys, any question again? Any question again?
Any questions so far?
Nothing. Okay. The last session is over. When us have a mistake, we apologize, and I given to my host is Mr. Aris. So time allowed now.
Okay guys, thank God our show is over. I hope that in a meeting, a virtual coordinator training batch 9 can provide better guidance and benefit. And our thinkers apologies if there is any mistake from us. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.